So you might be. So today we'll be reacting to the Texas Church ripoff of Hamilton, also known as Scamilton.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to our exhibition of Hamilton. Before we commence,
That's
I'd like
the
to
king,
make a
if you
few
can tell.
proclamations. First and foremost, take care of your children. Please do not allow them to go to the restroom alone, and keep an eye on them, please. Second, Bethel's Kitchen, which is right.
I noticed that he's reading all of this off of a phone. He couldn't memorize this. You'll see he doesn't remember stuff later in the show.
And go buy something from Bethel's Kitchen. Thirdly, restrooms are open. They're right behind you. So if you go out either these side doors,
I might split this into two videos, like first act and second act. Nah, I probably
silence your
won't.
phones at this time. And unfortunately, because we're recording this and it is being live streamed, we do not allow flash photography. Please respect all these wishes and proclamations and enjoy the show as we're about to begin. Thank you.
Son of a harlot and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean.
So far, Burr is good. This might be really good. Oh my goodness. He wasn't standing in the spotlight.
Placed him in charge of a trading chart. And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away. Across the waves he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Ah, his microphone's not on. Burr's like the best so far.
Hamilton, and there's a million things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait.
Her microphone wasn't on at first.
And Alex got better, but his mother went quick.
Why did he... That's like... After he said it, whatever. I like how Ensemble clearly doesn't want to be there. The New York! My goodness. It's hard to hear, but someone with a lower voice is just speaking the words. Not even in rhythm. Oh my goodness.
I trusted him.
The spotlights.
I'm the darn fool that shot him. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
So far, it actually isn't that bad, but Burr is like the best so far. And the spotlights are up. The set actually isn't that bad, which hold on. Okay, I was making sure my this wasn't on, so the video won't have an orange tint. But still, the set actually is pretty good, even though it doesn't, like, the stairs and stuff don't move. Oh my goodness.
Pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? Well, that depends. Who's asking? Oh, well, sure, sir. I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you. I'm getting nervous. Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study. When I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours, I may have punched him. It's a blur, sir. He handles the financials. He punched the bursar. Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate into then join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid.
So the problem with the stairs not being able to move is it looks like people are randomly standing there and it doesn't make sense.
I'm an orphan, God, I wish there was a war where we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for. Can I buy you a drink? That would be nice. While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice.
Just real quickly, Lafayette does say something that technically means go away, but pretty much, I'm not gonna bleep it since it technically means go away, but it's used as a curse word, which means F word off. So.
Less. What? Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for. You can't be serious. You wanna get ahead, yes. But fools who run their mouths off wind up dead. Yo, what time is it? Showtime. Showtime. I'm John Morris in the place to be.
Wonder if they're gonna how they're gonna replace him. I forget his name.
Et oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the revolutionary set. I came from afar to say bonsoir to the king, car c'est toi who's the best, c'est moi.
That means.
I am Hercules Mulligan, up in 11 spine for the government. Hey. Like up your secrets and horses. Of course, it's hard to keep them from me when I'm coming for your sources. No more spy, pour me another.
Okay, so what Lafayette said at the end, it's technically not a curse word. It's like how people will use words to mean something offensive, where it's not technically a curse word, but it's used as one.
If you stand for nothing, Burr, what do you fall for? Who are you? Who is this kid? What's he gonna do? I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my
Wait,
shot.
hold up. What are those cups? Wait a second.
I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy.
What? They're like the things that kings would drink out of, except they're tiny. Why?
I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I amaze and astonish. The problem is I got a lot of brains, but no polish. I gotta holler just to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge, I'm a diamond in the rough. A shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech, unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older.
But they turned down his mic.
Colder, I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I have learned to manage. I don't have no gun to brandish. I walk the streets famished. The plan is to fan this
There's no
spark into a flame. But man is getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the A-L-E-X-A-N-D-E-R. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps messing with us endlessly.
Okay, they changed that. Messing.
Then King George turns around, run the spending spree. He ain't never gonna set his descendants free. So there will be a revolution in the century. And to me, he says in parentheses, don't be shocked when your history book mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry. And I'm not throwing away my shot. It's time to take a shot. I dream of life without a monarchy. The unrest in France will lead to anarchy. Anarchy. How you say hi? Oh, anarchy. When I fight, I make the other side panicky with my shot. And I got Sean, local heads and local parentheses. I'm joining the rebellion because no one's my chance to socially advance. Instead of sewing some pants, I'm gonna take a shot.
Lafayette's voice wasn't a big enough change to make it comedic.
We will never be truly free until those in bondage have a same rights as you and me. You and I, do or die. Wait till I sally in on the stallion with the 1st Black Battalion. Have another shot. Geniuses, lower your voices. Keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You've got to be carefully taught. If you talk, you're gonna get shot. Bird check what we got. Mr. Lafayette, hard rock like Lancelot. I think your pants look hot. Lawrence, I like you a lot. Let's hatch a plot, blacker than the kettle calling the pot. What are the odds that God would put us all at one spot? Popping a squad in conventional wisdom like in and out. A bunch of revolutionary manumission abolitionists. Give me a position, show me where the ammunition is. Or am I talking too loud? Sometimes I get overexcited, shoot off at the mouth. I've never had
Oh my goodness. The lights didn't fade correctly.
Get this guy in front of a crowd. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not
Hold on.
throwing away
Let me
my shot.
rewind. Let's look at this. Let's look at the dance moves, the choreography. Okay?
In front of a crowd. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away
Okay, point, spin, jump, Macarena, cha-cha slide, clean windows. Interesting.
I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Everybody sing!
I will leave a link to a re-upload to the video in the description. I think they skipped part of it. It kind of sounded like they did. I'm not sure though. I must be making things up.
This is not a moment, it's a movement. We're all the hungriest brother with something to prove with. Foes oppose us. We take an honest stand. We roll like Moses, claiming a promised land. And if we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance, or death with no defendants? I know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus, between all the bleeding and fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states?
What? I think they. I could have misheard that. It sounded like they said God's name in vain, which is against the Bible. Well, it's technically Jesus' name, but three in the same. But that's against the Bible. So they sinned. Let me make sure.
If we win our independence, is that a guarantee of freedom for our descendants? Or will the blood we shed begin an endless cycle of vengeance, or death with no defendants? I
know the action in the street is exciting, but Jesus between all the pleading.
Yeah, he said Jesus' name in vain. In a Christian production, I'm surprised they didn't change that. Because that's not like Jesus like praying. They're using it. Yeah, that's dumb that they would leave that.
And fighting, I've been reading and writing. We need to handle our financial situation. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I'm past patiently waiting, I'm passionately smashing every expectation, every action to act the creation. I'm laughing in the face of casualties and sorrow. For the first time I'm thinking past tomorrow. And I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country, I'm young, scrappy and ugly, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. It's time to rise up, take a shot, rise up.
Oh my goodness, everyone's dancing, not in unison.
Folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the common just to watch.
I have a feeling one of them is gonna be not that good at singing. Like, they're decent. Let's see. Angelica and Ember are the best singers so far. Oh. Ooh. Okay, so they're good at singing, they're just not as good as, like, holding the notes.
In a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your dad's gone money. Why you slumming in the city in your fancy heels? You're searching for an urchin who can give you ideals. You disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. Some men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. And when I meet Thomas Jefferson, I'ma compel him to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around, that's how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around, that's how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan, and we just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world. Cause I've been reading Common Sense by Thomas Paine. So then say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution, I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Look around, at how lucky we are to be alive right now. History is happening in Manhattan.
Oh, no.
We just happen to be in the greatest city in the world. In the greatest city in the world.
Okay, actually, that was good. The- no.
what a price that you're willing to pay. You cry.
I don't think his voice is high enough.
That you hurl to the sea when you see me go by.
Why's the camera so shaky?
Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You'll remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. It's much harder when it's on your gone. Send a fully armed battalion to remind
Okay.
you of my love. Da, 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 da.
I think
Da, 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 da,
the thing he said before that, like before, okay, so he didn't say a part, but before that, the part he said, it's harder when it's all your call. That's not from the first one, from my memory. That's either, I think that's the second one that the king says that.
You say your love is draining and you can't go.
Oh my goodness.
You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And no, don't change the subject, 'cause you're my favorite.
Hold on, let me rewind that.
I am gone. And no, don't change the subject.
When I'm gone. And no, don't change the subject.
'Cause you're my favorite subject. My sweet, submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever. Ever and ever and ever. You'll be back like before. I will fight the fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, I will love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll go.
I don't think
back.
that's the lyrics.
So don't throw away the sting we had. 'Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love.
Okay, so when the part where the king says, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love, they didn't remove that. He forgot that. You can tell because, yeah, well, if they didn't remove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. I don't remember how exactly it goes, but that means they probably didn't remove a fully armed battalion because he goes, battalion to remind you of my love. Da da da. He forgot it. At least they kept that. Oh my goodness, they're all doing the thing at different times. Look. I don't think you could hear it, but I could like slightly hear someone say, we're going to do right hand man. I heard that. Oh, George Washington, okay. No, not her. No, she's not George Washington, obviously.
As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story,
Why is this
I
microphone
am
turned
either
down?
die on the battlefield of glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up. Rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general. The pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the general. George Washington. You're outgunned. Outmanned.
Outnumbered, outplanned. Gotta make an all-out stand. Hey, yo, I'm gonna need a right hand. Check. Every second, for just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me upon a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room, the truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people
Oh my goodness.
keep retreating? We put a stop
I hate
to the
how
bleeding as the British take
it's not, their dancing isn't in unity at all. Sorry, I got into character a little bit. Or I got way too into the story.
Battery down the battery, check the damages. We gotta stop them and rob them of their advantages. Let's take a stand with the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton won't abandon ship, yo. They steal their cannons.
Those that can and watch the blood and the guts spray, and those that cans will abandon and kept stay. And there's another shipping. We just lost a southern tipping. We got her in the Holland quick. We can't afford another slip. Guns and horses, giddy up. I decide to divvy up my forces. The city's just the British cut the city up. This close to giving up. Facing mass scrutiny, I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Are these the men which I am to defend America? We're right down Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir.
Who are you?
Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to state my case.
As you were?
Sir, I was a captain under General Montgomery till he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. And well, in summary, I think that I could be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes.
Well,
Your Excellency, you wanted to see me.
Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr?
Yes, sir.
we keep meeting. As I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr,
Sir,
close the door on your way out.
Have I done something wrong, sir?
On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh.
Sir?
Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff?
Sir?
Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great
Burr's
renown.
still the best
I know
so far.
You stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you.
To be their secretary? I don't think so.
Now why are you upset?
I'm not.
It's all right, you want to fight, you got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr.
Yes.
Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm being honest. I'm working with the third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. If you are just like my country, I'm young, scrappy,
I am not throwing away my shot.
Son, we are outgunned, outmanned.
We need all the help we can get. I have some friends, Lawrence Mulligan, Marquis de Lafayette, okay, what else?
Outnumbered,
I
outplanned.
need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide. I write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. You rally the guys, master the element of surprise. I rise up on my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation, sir.
Here comes the general.
Rise up,
Here comes the general.
rise up,
Here comes the general.
rise up.
Here comes the general. And his right-hand man.
So far, that's my favorite in this Scamilton so far.
How does a scoundrel, orphan, son of a harlot go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth bother be seated at the right hand of the Father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. 1780, a winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister, your rich son, is it a question of if you earn?
Or which one?
Hey, 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 hey,
Try and grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on the hot side, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom. Trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing in the band's top volume, flying to the rhythm as you whine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking what she's gonna
Look at the guys up top.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler,
My sister, thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it. 1 week later, I'm writing the letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem. I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share 'em. Ha! 2 weeks
Why would they
later,
keep that?
stressing, my father's stone faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that your mind can do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says be true, and you turn back to me smiling and hopeless. Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm hopeless. Down for the
Okay, that
count,
was actually funny.
and I'm hopeless. That boy is mine. Eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm hopeless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em.
Eliza, I don't got a dollar to my name, an acre of land, a troop to command, a dollop of fame. All I have my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits in my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peggy confided in me, Angelica tries to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I was living without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up but wild, but I'll never forget my mother's face that was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear to God you never feel so. Eliza, I never felt so.
Down for the count and I'm down for the count.
My life's gonna be bright, Eliza did it.
Hopeless. The sky's the limit.
Is this Rewind or whatever the song is called? Well, the next song, not this one.
New York, you can be human. New York, you can be
Here we go.
Angelica Schuyler!
A toast to the groom,
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom,
to the bride,
to the bride.
To the bride!
from your sister,
Angelica!
who is always by your
By your
side.
side, by your side!
Union,
To the revolution!
and the hope that you provide.
Provide!
Always
Always
satisfied.
satisfied!
Rewind, rewind. Helpless, helpless. I remember that night, it just might. I remember that night, it just might. I remember that night. I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember those older boys tripping over themselves doing our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. But Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. And when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
Strike me as a woman who's never satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I'm never satisfied.
My name's Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton,
Where's your family from?
unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done, but just you just you
So this is what it feels like. Match with someone at your level with the host to catch it. The feeling of freedom of seeing the light is banked frankly with a key and a kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasts 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total is 3 minutes. The dream is it's a bit of a dance, a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'ma give it a chance. I asked about his standing. Did you see his answer? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless, fine by the seam of his pants. Handsome.
I just now realized, I think they removed the story of tonight. Yeah, because that's after my shot. They're drunk. So that kind of makes sense.
Boy, does he know it, peach buzz, and he can't.
They also removed Farmers Refuted. Well, Wait, when they say to the revolution, that doesn't make any sense anymore. So, oh my goodness.
Can't even throw it. I wanna take him far away from this place, and I try to see my sister's face as she is so red. And I know she is, and her eyes are just helpless. And I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
About to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has to sort.
What are they doing in like the doorway looking thing?
Gossip in New York City is insidious, and Alexander is penniless. That doesn't mean I want him any.
It looks like they're dabbing.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler,
My sister. Number 2. He's after me because I'm a Schuyler sister that elevates his satisfied. Has to be nice to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice boy, Angelica, he was right. You will never be satisfied. Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll lead you to it. I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will
my
never
goodness.
find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell her that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be mine. She would say I'm fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes. As I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom!
To the ground, to The only thing I'll say about that is the thing where they go to the revolution doesn't make as much sense unless you have the historical context, because they removed the farmers refuted. So...
Theodosia writes me a letter every day.
Wait,
I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away.
they skip like 5 hold on,
He's trying to keep the colonies in line. Well, he can keep all of
hold on.
Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and
Oh, sorry. I thought he was singing Dear Theodosia for a second.
laugh and cry and break and make
They skipped the reprise of The Story of Tonight.
So many others have tried. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. But there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach you. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes. We keep living anyway. Rise
Someone got up. Did you see that?
discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes.
Right there.
Rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes and then
A second person got up.
loud and so many others have died. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. I am the one thing that I can control. I am an inner boy. I am an original. I'm not falling behind or running late. I'm not standing still. I'm lying in wait. Hamilton faces an endless uphill climb. He has something to prove. He has nothing to lose. And Hamilton faces relentless. He wastes no time. What is it like in your shoes? Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes and he takes. He keeps winning anyway. He changes the game. He plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive and so few survive, and gosh darn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes. We keep winning anyway. Right. Oh, and if there's a reason I'm still alive, and so many others have died, I'm willing to.
Okay, so something that you probably noticed is the music is way louder than the actual people, making it hard to hear Burr sing. And all the other characters, but we really know why we're watching Hamilton. Because of Aaron Burr. That's the only reason people watch Hamilton. Especially that, like, Burr, this church's Burr, whatever it's called, Scamilton's Burr, is, like, the best guy in this whole thing.
Wait for it.
He's carrying the whole show.
Wait for it. Wait.
Okay, so those wait for it. Whoa! Well, okay. Stay Alive they skipped. They skipped Stay Alive and 10 Dual Commandments. 10 Dual Commandments, that makes sense because it says Ten Commandments in it. I assume that's the reason they removed it. Um,
Do you yield? You shot him in the side, yes he yields. Satisfied? So we gotta clear the field. Go, we won. Here comes the general. This should be fun.
Get him at it for the general.
Yes, sir.
Lee, you may never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service.
Let's ride.
Hamilton,
what's that?
inside.
That was an odd bow.
Son,
Don't call me
this
son.
war's hard enough without infighting.
Lee called you out. We called us
You
bluff.
solve nothing. You aggravate our allies to the south.
Absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up.
Son.
I'm not your son.
Watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defending. I am
Lee,
grateful.
Thomas Conway, these men take your name and they rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take
Well, I
it.
don't have
His
your name. I
mic,
don't have your title.
like,
I don't have
cut
your
off
man, but if
when
you
he
know,
shouts
if you gave me a
groan.
command of a
Or
battalion,
I ha- or-
I could fly up
yeah,
from my
grow.
station after the war.
Or you could die, and we need you
I
alive.
am more than willing to die.
Your wife needs you alive, son. I need you
Call me son
alive.
one more time.
My goodness.
Go home, Alexander. That's an order from your commander.
Sir,
Go home.
For some reason, I imagine if that wasn't just acting. Like, imagine if he was like just really angry at that, at Hamilton sector was really angry at Washington sector. Just like, finally, I can shout at him without getting in trouble. Okay, let's continue. That would be enough. I'm gonna pop my neck, just tell you.
how long have you known?
A month or so.
Eliza, you should have told me.
I wrote it to the general a month ago. I begged him to send you home.
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was
War's
over.
not done.
You deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around, look around. That's how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Will you relish being a poor man's wife, unable to provide for your life?
I relish being your wife. Look around, look around. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, and that would be enough. And if this child shares a fraction of your smile, or a fragment of your mind, without words, that would be enough. I don't pretend to know the challenges you're facing, the world you keep erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. My hope is in Jesus. If you could just give him a chance today,
Oh my goodness.
that would be enough. We don't need a legacy. We don't need money. If God can grant you peace of mind, if you could let him inside your heart, oh, let him be a part of the narrative in the story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay. And I could be enough, and we could be enough, and that would be enough.
Eliza, God is not who I need right now. I'm fine on my own.
Okay. First of all, when look at her face when they walk off. Look at her reaction to him saying that as they're walking away. She is glaring at him. But second of all, I have a slight feeling I could be remembering things wrong, but I don't remember her singing to Hamilton about converting to Christianity. Just gonna say, I don't remember that.
How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant. You know, in love who's unafraid of stepping. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman! I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats red with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make a drop of burning over scatter the remains. Watch me engaging them, escaping them, and raising them. I go to France with more funds. I come back with more guns and shits. And so they balance shits.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war in Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there is someone else we need.
I know Hamilton.
But he knows what to do in the trenches, knew if it flew to French, so you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench, No one has more resilience, so matches my practical, tactical brilliance. You wanna fight for your land back?
I need my right-hand man back.
It's a right-hand man back. You know you gotta get the right-hand man back. You gotta miss the dawn to let him, but the sooner the better to get the right-hand man back.
Alexander Hamilton. Troops are waiting in the field.
Okay, that's actually really good.
If you join us
His
right
rapping
now
and
together,
singing.
we could turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton.
To clarify, I wasn't talking about Washington. I was talking about Lafayette.
If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender my early line. The world will never be the same, Alexander.
The singing wasn't accurate, but you can tell that he poured his heart into singing that part, or whatever. He gave it all he got. Ignore him moving the camera.
I was younger than you are.
Okay, I'm moving it back, actually.
My first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake. Felt the shame.
Again, the microphones are quieter than the music.
Even now I lie awake, knowing history has history has its Let me tell you what I wish I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember, from here on in, history has its eyes on you. History has its eyes on you.
Okay, the singing in this is way better than I thought it would be.
1781.
Monsieur Hamilton,
Monsieur Lafayette,
in command where you belong.
how you say no sweat? We're finally on the field, we've had quite a run.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
So what happens if we win?
I go back to France, I bring freedom to my people if I'm given the chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go lead preacher man.
See you on the other side.
Till we meet again.
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. And I am not throwing away my shot till the world turns upside down. I imagine just so much it feels more like a memory. This is where it gets me. On my feet,
Whoa,
ahead
what
of
the?
me, ahead of me.
What is that
This
choreography?
the enemy, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, the command, and my men with me. Then I remember my alliance expecting me.
Okay, I think I saw something.
Be ahead of me. If this is the enemy, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, the command, and my men with me. Then I remember my alliance.
Oh, okay, they did that because I thought they like you can assume what I thought they did. I can, yeah.
South Carolina, redefining bravery. Whenever free until we end slavery. Then we finally drive the British away. Lafayette is there waiting in Chesapeake Bay. How do we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right.
Hercules on the game. Spying on the British government, I take the measurements, information, then I smuggle it. For my brother's revolutionary covenant, I'm running with a sense of liberty, and I'm loving it. See, that's what happens when he up against the ruffians. We in this mess now, somebody gotta shovel it. Hercules again, I need no introduction when he knocked me down. I'm throwing myself back up.
Oh my goodness.
After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves a white handkerchief.
And just like that, it's so sad to our wounds. Counts our death. Not yet.
I forget who speaks there, but their microphone wasn't on.
George Washington smile. We escort their men out of Yorktown. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and churches
Sorry.
And as our father, we escort
Watch what happens on top. Look at the middle.
They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and church bells ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing. The world turned upside down. The world turned upside down.
I swear. Oh, it's a desk, I assume. Okay, it's not a desk. Oh, it's stuff to stand on. Okay. That's like the best so far in my opinion. What comes next? Okay. Right? Yeah, that's the king.
They say the price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane. Cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine just to
If you see me like looking like this, I'm making sure. Hold on, I'm getting a call, but I'm making sure they didn't skip anything. So after this song, I'm gonna end the video.
gets much harder when
Yeah, see? He sang that the first time.